So we're gonna do this week. Okay, so April 10th till, oh, why did I say April? So from August, so today till August 17th. If you guys haven't watched your monthly readings, that those are all uploaded right now, okay? Including your astrological forecast. Okay, so we'll just see for this week, and let's see what's coming in for you guys. All right, what is coming in for? Let's start with Aries. What is coming in for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? In the sign of Aries or stellium in the first house. What's coming in for Aries? Winter. Winter and a mother. Winter and a mother. Something must have happened during winter to a mother. Okay. Maybe it's their pregnancy, or there could be a mom. Okay, maybe something happened during winter, or this could be separate topics. It could be I know it's summer right now, but it could be something else in another state, or we're currently going through a lot of climate change. And ow, um, we're currently going through a climate change, and um, there could probably be like some areas that feels like winter, okay, or there could be an issue regarding a mother on a winter. Okay, so we'll see what that is. Okay, what is coming in for Aries regarding this? Okay, there could be someone that is trying to sneak out. Maybe a mother's trying to sneak out during winter. Okay, or like someone wants to sneak out an information. Um, or they could try to sneak out some data, some information, that so that it will not be used against them, or that so that they could have an advantage over their enemies, or they are leaving things unsaid regarding a mother or a winter, or maybe some pregnancy. Um, so why are they coming in? They are coming in either they want to invite you to get together. They want to invite you. Maybe they want to be sweet. Okay, they want to be sweet and invite you to do things. Okay, and invite you to do some things with them. Okay, or they might want to do something nice for you. So that is why they are coming in. So why are they coming in? Because you are walking into light. Because you are walking into light, and because your future is bright, and because you're stronger than you think. Because you're stronger than you think. Okay. All right, let's see. So that is for um, hmm, okay. I feel like Aries, you are currently facing a lot of distractions right now. Maybe when you are trying to get some work done, you feel like there's a lot of distractions that are trying to stop you from accomplishing your goals. All right. So it's important for you to remain focused, to remain vigilant, and to keep going. Okay. All right. What else is coming in for Aries? You could probably also be facing enemies. Okay. Maybe you're like um, facing disappointments regarding, what people say about you, or like slanders. Okay. So their current feeling towards the sign. Okay. What is their current feeling? What is this person's current feeling towards you? They don't know. Okay. This person doesn't know what to do. Okay. This person doesn't, the person who's coming in towards you this week doesn't know what to do or what to choose, or what to do in this situation. Um, let's see, how are they currently feeling? They feel like maybe they need to do some shadow work. Maybe they need to check on themselves and take some time to reflect on their own actions and how that impacted themselves and those around them. Okay. Um, what challenges that need to be overcome? Okay. What does Aries, or maybe some addictions, some toxic entanglements, some bad behaviors? Okay. What challenge do you need to overcome this week, Aries? See, it came up again. Okay. What you need to overcome this week is, you got Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, and an Eight of Wands, and the Devil. Okay, so I auto shuffled this and this came up again. Okay, you might feel like there's somebody that always tries to bring in some trouble for you, that or like tries to attach them onto you. Okay, make sure that, if you sense something that is toxic, make sure that no evil or evil eye are trying to attach their things on you, or make sure um that you are not communicating with maybe a dad, or maybe like a father figure, or um a father figure in your home, or a boss in your home, or that you talk to, um, that you feel like you really have a bad relationship with, okay, um, or this could be like a father of your kids, and you might have felt like there's some toxic relationships that you guys have, that you guys cannot surpass, okay, and or you feel like there is a toxic communication that is being shared with your provider, okay, like, or the person that provides for you or your home, and they could be communicating with someone who tends to bring in a lot of drama, or a lot of negativity, a lot of negative vibes, a lot of negative energy, in your home, okay, and you feel this, and you feel like it tends to create a lot of stuckness in your home, in your home relationships, or with your boss, or with the person that is providing for you, or they tend to put him in a lot of like, in a way that it makes them think negatively, or to whoever they are talking or associating themselves with. Maybe they have someone around them that creates a lot of bad influence, and maybe they can't stop but talking to this person that maybe puts them in bad situations, or maybe this person is trying to give them money to do things that are not good, and using money to like keep them stable at home. It's like, oh, I'll keep your home stable if you do this for me, okay, like it's trying to keep them entangled with their toxic habits, okay, so that this person can have something to provide for you, or so that you can keep a happy home, while um, being toxic to your husband or to your boss, to I know it's like someone's being a bad influence, okay. Okay, let's keep going. What else? Or they might like tell them that they need to work hard, or they need to work a lot, or they need to put in more effort than they're being paid, or they need to put in overtime, or they need to, it's like they're exhausting them, and just so they can give them money, or overwork this person. Okay, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Six of Wands. You feel victorious. You feel victorious. Um, this week you feel like you feel like you have what it takes to outdo your competitors. Okay. Okay. All right. You feel like you have what it takes to get you through this week, no matter what you are facing with this week. So just watch out for the person that is wanting to create um, negativity in their connection with the person that you are um, that they are talking to. Okay. Okay, let's get to the advice. Okay, what is the advice here? What is the advice from the Holy Spirit for Aries? Oh, the moon. The moon. Maybe privacy is really important right now, Aries. Okay, don't let anyone in in your secrets, or don't let anyone in your home, if you don't feel comfortable that, you know, they can keep the words that you share with them. Okay, or if they have like a loud mouth, or do you feel like they have no discipline in carrying out someone else's secret or someone else's confidential information, or like if this is business, if they need to handle some sensitive information, this is saying that keep your cards to yourself this week, and don't let just anyone in. Okay, that could be advantageous. Okay, that could be advantageous or could use wrongful information or harmful information that they can get from you in order to work, in order for it to work against you or to those around you or to those people that you love. Okay, so that is the advice. Is it's kind of like close the door when the wolf comes to town. Okay, close the door when the wolf comes to town. I don't know if it's a saying or not, but okay, let's see. Let's see what is going on around you at this time. What could be like your external influences that could impact your situation? There's obsession. Okay, someone is fuming with rage, or someone is fired up, or has overwhelming explosion of emotions, or are very angry. They are very angry, and obsession, obsession, holding on, clinging on, can't let go, or anxiety. Okay, there's obsessiveness going on. Ooh, someone could be watching you. Okay, 'cause that's why they're obsessing, and maybe they want to, yeah. Okay, and they're talking to a person that you are talking to. Okay, or your boss, or they could like be feeding them with toxic information, or like harmful information, or they could feed them with like bribery. Okay, um okay, so a person could be like keeping an eye on you. Someone is keeping an eye on you. What else could be going on around you? Because they're looking for answers, or they could be investigating on some things. Okay, they want to snoop. That's why this is that advice. Okay, the moon. What else is the advice? Spider. Someone's fine. All right, patient. Okay, the spider weaves the web of faith. Be patient and intentional. Your diligent work is creating a strong foundation for the future. Okay. Okay, Aries, that is all the message I have for you for this week. Um, okay. What about, let's go for Taurus. What's coming in this week for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Taurus, or still in the second house, or Taurus? Okay, your brother. Your brother is coming in for you this week. Okay, or this could be the topic this week is about your brother and home. Okay, maybe you are home with your brother. Okay, Taurus. Or there's a talk about your home and your brother. Okay, let's see what's coming in. What is coming in regarding brother or home? What's coming in this week for the High Priestess is coming in for you this week? Okay, it could be a Pisces or someone very intuitive. The High Priestess. Okay, or maybe someone who tends to be reserved, observant, or spiritual, um, who's very into faith, um, artistic, creative. Okay, they might be sensing into something. Okay, this person might be sensing something this week about your brother or home. Okay, and maybe things will be communicated with them through God, and something might be revealed to them about your brother or home this week. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. So why is this person coming in? What is their intention? Why is this person coming in towards you, Taurus? An Ace of Wands. Okay, either they want to start something, or because there could either be a delay, or on the things that they want to start. Maybe there's a creative things that they want to start, or they want to turn a new leaf regarding destiny. Okay, or they want to pivot destiny. They want to pivot this destiny. Okay, they want to start something to pivot destiny. And maybe this is something that is very exciting, very exciting, a new creative path, a new start. Okay, why they're coming in? To help you find inner peace. To help you find inner peace. Okay. Okay, why their current feeling. Okay, what's their current feeling? Mm. Okay, they feel like you are deserving. Okay. All right. Um, they feel like you are deserving. Okay. And then challenge that needs to be overcome this month. Okay. Let's see what challenge that you need to overcome this week. Taurus. Okay. Surviving. You need to stay above the water. You need to stay above. You need to keep your boat afloat. Okay. And um, this is maybe you need to recover from financial loss, or from fear of being kicked out, or or not having enough finance. Okay, so that is the challenge that you need to overcome this week. Okay, that's this week. Make sure that you are working hard, and and you know work hard and keep working. Outcome, out outcome. I'm like looking at my notes, okay? So I can like keep on my time because I tend to like make my readings, very lengthy. So I'll keep on within a time frame. So what is the outcome? What's the outcome for you this week, Taurus? A Nine of Cups, okay? You could probably be um you could probably have a lot of time in your hands right now, or you could probably, you know that gives you a lot of free time, a lot of free time, a lot of thank you so much. Okay. Welcome to heaven. um yeah, so you probably tend to have a lot of free time right now, okay, in your hands. What else? So that is going to be the outcome this week. Okay, so what is the advice? Let's see, what is the advice from our spirit? Oh, okay, the advice is don't make sudden don't make any sudden decisions, okay? This is delay your plans, hold off to your plans. um don't make major like decisions. If you feel like you don't know what to do in a situation, don't do anything. Hold off to your decisions, and don't try to take control of the situation. Just let it go. Okay, let it go. Or don't try to make major decisions when it comes to disagreements regarding your car. Okay. Or think before you act. Okay. Let's see, what else is the advice? What is your animal oracle card from the spirit? Honeybee, meaning family minded. Okay. Honeybee. The honeybee demonstrates the power of the heart. Hearth. Your contribution to the hive, your home and family, is vital and valued. So maybe it's important for you to provide for your home, for your brother at this time, and you can probably feel the pressure of having not enough, or not having enough to provide for yourself, let alone for another family member. Okay. And what else? You got crow. Crow meaning watchful. Okay. And crow is actually means intelligence and independence and strategic thinking. The crow sees all. Pay close attention to the signs and omens around you. A message is coming and law is on your side. I feel like crow, I think maybe crow have the ability to see ghosts, or like they have the ability to see both worlds, like the underworld or like in our world. I'll look into that and see if that's true. Okay, the law is on your side even if you are facing some difficulties at this time. Okay. Okay, now let's move to, okay, we are on a pace. Okay, we're doing really good. All right, now let's do um what's next? Taurus after is Gemini. Gemini. Gemini or Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus are still in the third house or in Gemini. Okay. Gemini, Gemini, what is coming in for Gemini? I'm sensing Kronos. You know who Kronos is? Kronos is the god, I think he's the god of time, or the god of Saturn. Is he? Or Kronos, I think, symbolizes Saturn, the god of time. But Kronos wanted to take the power all to himself. And when he gave birth to his children, he wanted to go after the mom to eat the children. And then the um so this is what is it called, a folklore, okay, but you can just get the concept of what it is about. And so when Cronus, the god of time, ate all his children, the mother got mad, uh, and so he went after her because she's pregnant, and he also wants to devour that. I think he gave birth to a stone, I think. Yeah. And then when Cronus ate that, he grew. I think he grew, and then he break out of time. He break out of time, and he defeated his own father. It's kind of like that um, moral story. So it's maybe it could be symbolizing like if you have like a father figure that tends to like overrule you, or in your home, or in your um, and, or with your children, who who doesn't want to give way to their children, or doesn't want to recognize the efforts of their own children. And then finally there was a child that broke out his rules and outgrew him over time. Yeah, so that was the story of Cronus. Okay, so this week, Gemini, what's coming in is a shaman, or a wizard, or it's not always a wizard, or it's not always a witch. It's a shaman. A shaman is someone who knows how to work with energy, who knows how to manifest things from the ground or from the heaven, and manifest it into earth. And or they also know healing. They also know nature things, and they know holistic healing. They could know those things, or they could be very spiritual, or like like the Mayans. They could be like those, or like um, very. They have ancient tradition. They have ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom that they carried on from like their ancestors. And this person could be coming in for you this week. And a mother, maybe a mother of your child, your mother, or a mother, or someone is mothering, or could be smothering, or maybe you have kids that is about to be a mother, or maybe there's a mom that you know that is about to give birth, or is giving birth, or a shaman and a mother. Okay, this is your topic this week. Okay, maybe a mother giving birth to a shaman. Okay, let's see what's going on. What is coming in for you, Geminis? What is this coming in? Mm. Okay, I hope that no one. Okay, you get the death card in reverse. This could be trying to resurrect something that has ended, or something that has died, or trying to resurrect something that has ended, or something you're trying to avoid an ending or death, or you're trying to avoid a loss of a life. It could be a loss of a life or a loss of um, hopefully no one is doing any witchcraft on this mother so that they can lose the baby. Okay. All right. So hopefully that is not going on. Or this could be a repetition of repetition of a negative pattern. Okay. You feel like there's a repetition of a negative pattern in your life. Okay, it could be regarding a mother and a shaman. Okay, what is their intention, motive, or want? Why are they coming in for you this week? What is their motive? Maybe they want a high priestess. They want your high priestess. Maybe you know someone who is a Pisces, or someone who is spiritual, who's gifted, who could be very perceptive, emotional, understanding, compassionate, kind, artistic, talented, maybe like in the arts or creative. Yeah, creative. That's what I wanted to say. Um, but they're very in tuned in spirituality. What do they want with this person? And so they want this person, but they want to achieve it through you. Let's see, what do they want with this person? Temperance. To balance things out, or maybe it's their angelic aura. To balance things out, or to get them with a Sagittarius. To balance things out in a situation, to create a balance in a situation. Maybe that's why there's constant negative pattern. They want this person to balance a situation, to balance a situation. Let's see why. We're gonna ask why. Because it's a reminder to slow down. Because it's a reminder to slow down. Because everything will make sense. Because everything will make sense. To release you from the past. To release you from the past. And what is their current feeling? What is their current feeling? What is their current feeling towards the sign? Okay. What is their current feeling? This person is coming in towards you. Joy. Okay. It's a good intention. Okay. Joy. All right. What challenge that you need to overcome this week, Geminis? Two of Pentacles. Maybe you are losing out on a financial option. Okay, maybe you're trying to drop one financial resource, okay, or you could be losing a financial resource at this time, and you're just focusing on one financial resource, and it's bringing a lot of turmoil, upheavals, and changes in what you're used to. You know, it could like shake up your routine, or like of what you're used to doing. Like maybe you've lost out a job, and now you're down to, maybe you used to have two jobs, and now you're down to two, you're now down to one job. Or um maybe now you um it's creating a lot of imbalance in your stability, or it could create a it's creating a lot of stress. Okay, there could be a lot of stress in your home, or in your work or a system. Okay, outcome. Let's see what's the outcome. Outcome. So the outcome would be, there could be a lot of illusions being played out in this situation, a lot of secrets, or maybe people are not being, or maybe everyone is, well, not everyone, but like people that you could be dealing with right now, or a few could feel like they are hiding things from you, or you feel like there's some deceptions, or that is going on that could make you feel anxious or uneasy. Okay, um, and you are needing to seek some privacy, or you are needing things to keep things to yourself so that you don't get taken advantage of. Okay, what is the advice from the Holy Spirit? The advice from the Holy Spirit is get out of your mind. Okay, um, try to get some sleep, and try to ignore the noise that is disturbing your sleep, and try to get some rest this week. Okay, and don't let any nightmares or any type of head games, mind games, to sway the way you think, to sway what you think about yourself. Okay, so please take care of yourself. Practice a lot of self-care this week, okay, if you need to. All right, what is the advice? Snake, meaning healing. The snake sheds its skin, symbolizing healing and rebirth. Okay, release what no longer serves you to make way for the vital new growth. Mm, mm, okay, Cancer. Okay, let's do Cancer. What's coming in for Cancer this week? Someone rising or Venus or stellium in Cancer. What's coming in? Ooh, what's coming in for Cancers? A spiritual truth. Held. Father. So someone is being held, like in an embrace, or maybe held somewhere. And you could be dealing with a father or someone who is protecting his nest. Okay, he's putting himself front, like as a he's putting himself in front of his home to protect his nest or children or his family. Okay, or he's like trying to guard his nest, and like he's trying to watch out who's gonna come in. All right. Okay, what is coming in for Cancer? A disappointment. They could be thinking of, you could be, there's probably a disappointment that is coming in for you, or betrayal or heartbreak that might come in for you, that is maybe that that is kind of tender, that make you feel more sensitive than usual. Okay, let's see, what is their intention? Or this could be an air sign, and maybe they're feeling a little sensitive, and they feel like they need to protect their nest and make sure that you're not upsetting any air signs this week, and they could, like make sure that they're not going to take out their anger on you. Okay, so if you maybe just distance yourself. What is their intention or motive or want? They want to change things. They want to change how things has been. Okay, they want to change the how things has been, and they don't want things to keep repeating. They want to make a change in their life, or they want to make that change right now. Okay. And we're gonna see, why are they coming in? And maybe this has to pertain to destiny. This has to pertain to destiny. Because your heart knows the way. Cancer, your heart knows the way, because your heart knows the way. Maybe you could um maybe you guys will come into a fight, and then they will say something to you, and you guys and because they want to change things, how things has been, and it is because they know the way. Maybe your heart knows the way. What is their current feeling? What is their current feeling towards you? Fear of abundance. Maybe they fear that you will surpass them. Maybe they fear that if you surpass them, maybe like their nest will leave them. Um, I'm sensing someone has a separation anxiety. Um, Maybe someone is holding on to like their home, their family, and and maybe you will come head to head with this person this week. And the reason why they're doing that is because they have a fear of abundance. Maybe like if you have something more than them, They feel like you can just take away what is important for them, and what they're guarding right now is their home, their family, or their 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 little their little chicks, their little chicks, or their little chicks, like their little chickens. Okay, what is the challenge? What is their challenge? Maybe this has to do with someone that you love, someone that you want to be with, or someone that you feel supported with, or someone that you support. Okay, maybe this is a family member also, or your significant other. What is the challenge that you need to overcome? Is stuckness. You feel like things are in a standstill and nothing is moving forward, or you could be feeling unmotivated, or you feel like things has ended, or maybe did you crash your car, or maybe your car has taken from you, and um maybe a car was taken from you. Okay, or you completely like lost the will to go on, or like or you don't want to work on this project anymore. Okay, you feel like you don't want to go ahead and like keep putting in the effort and what it was that you started with. Okay, or this could be like a project, or what you started with this father, or what you like, and maybe that's why you're it's breaking your heart. Maybe you decided to not keep going towards what it is that you wanted this week. Okay, what is the outcome this week for you, cancers? The star, the outcome. So healing, fulfillment of a dream, or maybe you could be meeting up with an Aquarius, or maybe healing is finally gonna start taking place, or maybe you feel like you're just gonna like sit back and stay by yourself, and focus on your own healing and self-care. What's the advice from the Holy Spirit? Whoa. Okay, it says don't go to any extremes when it comes to partnerships. Okay, don't make any major decisions right now regarding partnering up with uh, another person, or don't go into extreme, like maybe if you, because of your broken heart, maybe this person told you off, maybe, oh, stay out of my child, or it says to not go with that, not go toward extremes. Maybe this will like lead you to cheat, lead you to get married fast, or like lead you to break up with the person that you love. Okay, don't make a suddenness, or don't go toward extremes this week. Okay, that's the advice. Let's see what is going on. Or you might just need to tell this person off this week. You know, if you feel like you're not doing anything wrong, maybe like you might not need to like go to extremes, but tell them like how, like if they're being rude to you, like put your foot down and say, you know what, put your real intention. If you have good intentions, let them know that you have good intentions and that you mean no harm. Okay, if they're if they feel like their heart knows the way, um and if they have fear of abundance, it's like you have no ill intentions towards him or towards your home, um and fear of abundance is their own issue. It's not on you. Okay. And if it's making them feel insecure that you can have a little more than them. Oh, you know what I'm getting? It's like if you feel like you have more to provide, it might like lead them into like them getting kicked to the curb, because you're not gonna be that provider. It could be that. So if this has to pertain about families or like about a person that you love and then you're dealing with their father, it's like Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Maybe you're trying to tell them, and maybe you're like well off, or maybe you can really take care of this person, but like the father doesn't is not letting you have her. Maybe like the father is like, oh no, like if I let you have her, like she's never gonna come back to me, or like maybe they have a separation anxiety, or maybe they're maybe you don't know what they're going through right now, and they're like holding on to what they have left. Okay. And they feel like, oh no, you're gonna take her also. They might feel like you're taking from them, or like um maybe if they've gone through a lot of loss, and then you could feel like, oh, it's now a bad time to do that. And I think this person just needs a lot of assurance. You have to let them know that you really have good intention. Okay. This is gonna be a tough one for you. Answer. um you know that song, why you gotta be so rude, you know that I'm human too. I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl. Marry her anyway. Marry that girl. That song. Okay. Okay. Advice is a horse, meaning powerful. The horse brings the energy of freedom and personal power. Harness your passions, move with intention, and feel the earth carry you forward. It's like having the stamina, having the stamina to keep going. Like a horse has like a horsepower to keep on their journey, to keep going, to keep it has a lot of energy. It has yeah, has a lot of stamina, and it can endure long travels, or it can endure um, yeah, it can endure for a while. Okay. Okay, so let's do what's next. What's next? What's next? Cancer, Leo. What's coming in for you? Home. Home, 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 home is coming in for you, Leo. If you have a stellium in Leo, or the fifth house, Sun, rising, Moon, Venus in Leo, this reading is for you. You could be dealing with your home, issues with your home. You could be dealing with the artist, someone who's artistic. You could be dealing with some sorrow, sad. Pay attention to these trees. It's drying out. There could be droughts in where you live or worldwide. It's bringing a lot of sorrow. Maybe there's an artist who is at home who is in sorrow because we're in drought. Guys, plant some trees if you can. Okay, I plead to people. Plant some trees. It's good for you. Okay, what's coming in towards you, Leo? What's coming in? Ah, staying out of arguments. A Leo finally decides to walk out or walk away from conflicts. It's not very Leo like, but it's going up. Okay, a Leo is staying out of trouble, is wanting to bite their lip before they want to ruin and like cut someone's heads off, before they roar and let the thunder roar, or like let their wild beast, like, or just let somebody have it. They're actually gonna walk away. It's like, I choose peace. Okay. Okay, what is their intention or motive? Or you could be dealing with an air sign. Okay. Their motive, what's coming in. Maybe you just want to walk away from conflicts, and try not to put any more fuel to the fire per se, or like um try not to anger a situation anymore, but like to walk away from conflicts, and watch your own back, or like watch your own back, or like maybe you'll just try to look at the things from afar, or like you're still watchful, but like from afar, and not engaging in any fights. Okay. um and okay, so that's the intention. Okay, why are you just watching and lurking and snooping? To let you know you are enough, to let you know you are enough. You don't have to keep staying in an argument just so you can prove your point, you can prove your worth, or that, yeah, to let you know that you are enough. Okay, you don't always have to be right to make you feel like if you're right, then that means you're worth more, or like, or something like that. Because you're being called to evolve. See, you're not. Okay, you're being called to evolve. What is the current feeling? What is your current feeling towards the situation? Oh no, you're feeling shame? Tearful. Oh, that's the sorrow. There is a sorrow. Oh no. Shameful. Why? See, why are they feeling this way? Or why is Leo feeling this way? Maybe someone has passed away. Four of uh, Four of Swords, or someone is feeling restless. Someone is feeling restless, or someone has passed away and you feel like you can't bring them back. Or maybe someone who can't sleep. Oh no. Mm. Maybe someone died a tragic death. Um, and you feel like now you are feeling their loss, or it just is making you really sad this week. Okay, or maybe you're sad about what happened to this person. Maybe you failed to protect them, and maybe there's a, whoa, I'm feeling emotional, and maybe there's like and maybe there's a lot of self blame. Whoa, my gosh, what is that? Um, okay, maybe someone has suffered, and maybe you failed to protect them, and maybe you wish things were different. Okay, that's why there's teary eyes here. Don't be sad. Okay, just take a deep breath and exhale. And if you feel like you need to let out a good cry, do so. Don't try to keep it in yourself. And you feel like you just need a good cry, just go to the bathroom, let out, or have some alone time this week, and watch a movie. If you feel like you need to let it out, you can release it by listening to music, or like listen to like music that really like sings your pain, or like that lets you let the pain out of your body. So because when you possess an energy, or when you hold on to an energy in your body, it starts to create illness in you, or it starts to make you sad, or it starts to make you depressed. So you have to feel it, to get through it, and you will just release it. Okay. Oh, no. Leo, what is this? Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's see what they want to say. Okay. All right. Okay. What's the challenge that you need to overcome this week, Leo? What is it that you need to overcome this week, Leo? What is it that you need to overcome this week for Leo? Hmm. So I hope that you guys are not like, I feel like I'm feeling self blame here. I feel like you're putting a lot on yourself. You're putting a lot on yourself. You're putting a lot on yourself. You're blaming. Okay, you're blaming yourself. You feel like you could have done something more for somebody. Maybe they've suffered. Maybe you don't know how to express this. You don't know how to express this because there's some there's some there's some there's some feeling of shame. So what you need to overcome this this week is to stand on your own 2 feet. uh, Make sure that you are asking for help. Okay, make sure that you know how to ask for help if you need if you need more help financially, or if you need more support, reach out. Okay, reach out to people who could help you, and you know, do a lot of prayers. Prayers comes true. Any prayers that you say in the name of Jesus Christ will always provide for you. He will never abandon you. Okay, just believe. And if you if you need forgiveness, or if you need like some healing prayers, or if you need to let go difficult situations, um, um, if you feel like you need to forgive yourself, um, or if you feel like you need to, like difficult situations always tells us how to improve, how we can learn from this situation, how to better respond to a difficult situation, so that we don't make the same mistakes for ourselves, to ourselves, and to those people around us, and to those people that needs us. Okay, or to the person that you need in your life. You need you also. How could you be there for yourself, and how are you going to be there for someone else if you can be there for yourself? This is needing help. Okay, you need help also. So how could you be there for yourself, I mean for someone else, if you need you also? Okay, maybe um, um, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna move on from that. Ask for help. Okay, and ask anything in his name, and it shall be provided unto you. Okay, so that's the challenge that you need to overcome. Okay, maybe like maybe there's a fear of getting kicked out. Um, there's fear of facing financial difficulties. Maybe needing to have compassion for yourself and to have compassion for others. Okay, always do that, and it'll always return to you. Okay. Outcome. The outcome is the emperor. Okay. So the outcome is strong. So this one is maybe there's uh, an emperor in your life um, who could take control of a situation. Maybe this person will take you under his wing in times of need. This person is someone that you can depend on, that you can rely on. Maybe this is your partner, maybe this is your dad, this is your father, or maybe this is an authoritative figure who could show out for you, who can show up for you in times of need. Okay. Or this is you, like although that there are some difficulties that you're currently going through, you are showing up for yourself by taking difficulties or taking it on a stride, and you know just rolling with the punches. Okay, or like just what do you call this, what do you, don't pay attention to my hand. um if you feel like you need to take um control of the situation so you can get yourself out of a struggle or a financial adversity. Okay, and take some action on on your issues. Okay, what is the advice? What is the advice here for you, Leo? Take some time off. Give yourself some time off. Allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to indulge a little on some good things. Maybe self-care, maybe this week is a time for self-care. Okay, have more time to yourself, relax, chill out, listen to some good music, watch a good movie, you know, self-love. Give a little love for yourself, and maybe while you are resting, you'll suddenly come to an insight or truth about what you need to do in your situation. Like sometimes all you need to do is rest your mind so that it can rewire its brain to like stop overthinking or stop like over processing information. And when it rests, when it got the time that it needs to rest, it starts functioning again, right? And then in those quiet hours or in those um, time that you've taken for yourself, um, like a sudden light bulb comes on. It's like, oh, now I know what to do on my situation. Like, oh, now I know what to do. Or like you receive some message, or you receive maybe it's a message of opportunity, or maybe a message of truth that could change your life, or it could change the way that you think about stuff, or maybe a shift in your perspective. Okay. All right. Okay, your advice, your oracle card is an elephant, which means strategic. The elephant remembers, honor your past, your ancestors, and your long journey. Your wisdom and strong social bonds are your greatest and strong social bonds Your wisdom and strong social bonds are your greatest assets. So maybe there would be some truth or wisdom that will come to you during your resting, okay, or your time off, or if you're on vacation. So elephant meaning strategic. Okay, now let's do um what else? Leo. Now to let's do Virgos. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, you could be feeling the same as the Leo, or maybe you have a Leo and a Virgo in your chart. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Stellium in Virgo, or the sixth house. You could feel like sorrow. You could feel sorrow um, this week, or sorrowful. Maybe what is going on in the world. Okay, or what is going on with somebody or to you, or Virgo, or maybe a depression, or you could also be dealing with a fall. Or you could also feel like you are coping with some change. You are coping with some change, or you are trying to adapt with the changes that is going on in your life. Okay. Um, and it might not be something that is understood by everybody else, because you feel like this change is personal to you. This change is is only going on with you, and you feel like you are feeling sorry for yourself, or you feel like you're going in through a loop in your thinking. Maybe this is something that you're always thinking about, and you're putting yourself in a negative loop in your mind. Okay, so make sure that you are always thinking positive thinking. um, just be optimistic, like no matter what. If you if you if you if you're thinking hard or every day to think negatively, you can think positively every day. Okay, if that is the only way to cope through a change that is making you feel sorrowful, do that. Do that. Okay, and don't care about negative things that you hear anywhere. Okay, because you're stronger than you think. Okay, don't tell yourself that you can do this. Don't tell yourself that you can no longer do that. Don't tell yourself, oh, this is how good it's this is how good it gets for me. Or don't say that um this is how I die. Don't stop. Okay, um just just if you can stop thinking about that, change your focal point. Okay, change where you focus your thoughts in. All right, and think positively. Think positively. Or if you feel like you can't, ask the people around you what you need. Okay, ask, reach out. Okay, ask and reach out. What do you need for people around you? Okay, If you need to be very vocal about what you need, tell somebody else. Okay, not just this person. Tell someone else. Tell the person that you really want to reach out to, and give them a message or something. Okay, and maybe they're just waiting for you to send that message. Okay. Okay, what else is coming in for you? Um, okay, you feel like you're not willing to receive anyone. Like, no, I don't want to talk to nobody. No, I'm gonna stay right here in my own little room, and I'm gonna keep myself occupied with reading, research. I'll just stay in my room, read something. Okay, and I'm not accepting any invitations. Um, I'm not accepting invitations, or I'm giving things to myself. Or there could be the sun. Okay, there could be optimism restored in your life this week. Okay, you feel like um, maybe someone is coming in like a ball of sunshine, and or you feel like this week could feel like a weight is being lifted energetically, and now you feel like there's new optimism coming into your life. You feel optimistic all of a sudden, or like you feel inspired all of a sudden, or maybe you'll find something very inspiring while you are studying to yourself. You're seeking your own privacy, or you don't want to talk to anybody else, and maybe that is all that you need, because maybe when you are socializing with people, all they tell you are negative things. And when you try to just keep things to yourself, you're just here in one room, it makes you happy. Okay, it makes you happy. No one is disturbing you. um, no one is being negative towards you. Okay, it's like you find a little sacred space for for yourself, to be alone, to have some solitude, to be with your inner self. Okay, and to restore optimism in your mind. Maybe it like gives you a little break from thinking a lot, or like thinking negatively, because sometimes spending too much with people who could be scrutinizing you, or like could feel like very judgy or judgmental, and you feel like just being by yourself would makes you more um, charged up. Like it makes you feel more happy, more balanced. Like that's Virgo, right? Yeah, I feel like that's Virgo's natural habitat. Is is like when they have their own privacy, like they're in their own room, just a time for themselves after like working endlessly. They just need a time off to themselves. They can just not think about anyone, or not think about anyone's judgments. What else? Okay. So what is their intention or motive or want? Or maybe what you don't want this week. There is a fight that is just not ending. You feel like it's never ending fight. It's like always fighting, always fighting, always fighting. And it seems like it's almost exhausting you. It's taking so much energy from you. It's exhausting you, and it's exhausting your vitality. Okay, it's exhausting your vitality. You feel like you just can't catch a break. um you feel like there's like a never ending to a fight that you don't really want to participate in, because all you wanted to do is just in your own little nook. Or there could be an ending that happened um, during conflicts, and people don't want to accept what happened. Or maybe people are like keep asking what the heck happened. And let's see, why is this occurring? To show you that healing takes time. To show you that healing takes time. So if you feel like you're going through a change in your health, give yourself some enough time. Talk nicely to yourself. Don't don't think negatively of yourself. Don't compare yourself. Stop staring anywhere else. Okay, do a lot of personal development, personal improvement activities. Focus on the negative. Keep focusing on improvement. Keep focusing on inner strength. Keep focusing on vitality, endurance, laughter. Okay, um, laughter cures. Okay, it cures your inner woundings that no other doctor can ever give to you. Okay, and it's free. To show you that healing takes time. Okay, their current feeling. Okay, what's the current feeling towards? Okay, well, how are you feeling about the situation? See, I was sensing that. I was like, maybe you feel like you need to protect your feelings this week. Maybe you feel like you need to protect your feelings from like competitors, enemies, or like people that just want to pick you apart, or doesn't want to let go an argument, or wants to keep fighting, and it's like, hey, dude, I'm tired, and you just want to have your own space. Okay, you want to have your own space where you could just be at peace. You want your own sacred space where you could just be at peace or have a peace of mind. Okay, and what is the challenge that needs to be overcome? Giving. Holding on. Okay, Virgo, you could be holding on to possessions, to money. Maybe someone wants to collect some money and you don't want to give it. Or maybe it's time to pay for some bills, and maybe you want to hold on to your money, and you want to hold on to your money, and maybe that's the only money that you have left until your next payment. Okay, um and you're trying to be frugal at this time, and um, that is the challenge this week, is to make more than what you can give. Okay, to make more than what you could provide, or to make more than you could share. The challenge is to give. Okay, the challenge is to be more giving, to be more generous. or to just make more money. What is the outcome? Oh, so you have work, okay? Wait, the outcome, Virgo. Why is it a challenge for you to give this week, Virgo? Why is it a challenge for you to give? To give something up, to release something you're possessing, to release money, to release a possession. You're holding on to it. You're holding on it so tight, or you're holding on to someone or to somebody, or this could be a person, okay? Or you're not wanting to share this person. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is the outcome. You are needing to work as a team with the people that are around you, but you feel like the people around you are either very rude, or they're verbally abusive, or they're trying to limit you, or they're trying to contain you in one place, or they're trying to limit your abilities, or they're trying to pick you apart, or they're trying to um they're trying to put blinders on you, where you feel like you're stuck, or you feel like you're mentally stuck, or you feel like it's giving you a lot of stress, okay, or mental anguish. They're stressing you. People are stressing you this week. My goodness. Okay, what is the outcome? Okay, that's the outcome. What is the advice? Okay, walk away. Walk away from anything that is exhausting your emotions, okay, or that no longer contributes to your growth, that no longer contributes to your happiness. If this doesn't make me happy, I'm gonna let it go. If this doesn't make me feel good, I don't want to talk to them. If this doesn't make me, if this doesn't support me, I'm gonna walk away from it. And I'm gonna focus and gonna go towards someone who is more sympathetic, understanding, caring, someone who can understand. Okay, maybe this is a King of Cups who's very nurturing and kind. Okay, and I'm gonna go towards them instead, because he's so warm and fuzzy. Or focus on being held, being embraced, being taken care of, or being in someone else's sweet embrace, or like focus on um but then or focus on your own emotional stability and emotional well-being, okay? And don't let anyone stress you out. Okay, that's the oracle card for you, Virgo. I think we're doing. Oh, you got the same advice with Cancer. You got a horse, meaning powerful. Okay, the horse brings the energy of freedom and personal power. Harness your passions, move with intention, and feel the earth carry you forward. Feel the earth carry you forward. It's like I feel like you're accelerating this this month. You feel like you're accelerating in your goals, um, um, in your progress. Okay, you feel like the earth is moving in the same speed as how much you want to get things done. Okay. All right, that is all I have for you, Virgos. Virgos. Let's see what else. All right, Virgo. All right, let's do after Virgo, Libra, Libra, Libra. What's coming in for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Wisdom is coming in for you, Libra. Maybe you might be receiving some wisdom from above or from God or like from angels or from spiritual guidance, okay? And you might be receiving a wisdom that you might need at this time, okay? Or this could also be my remote viewer card, okay? For someone who's keeping an eye on you or who's being very watchful, okay? So that's what's coming in for you this week. And the storm. Whoa, my voice changed. Whoa, storm. My voice changed into a storm. Oh, when I said storm. So a storm could be affecting you this week. Okay, storm. Star, a princess, sorrow, wisdom, storm. Or wisdom is also intuition. It's also silent observer. It's also quiet knowing. Okay. Uh, you could be dealing with a star. All right. Someone is a star. A star is born. Okay. Or it could also be an Aquarius, a child, star, or someone very vibrant, very childlike, a princess. Okay, you could also be dealing with a princess. You guys see that? Okay, princess. And sorrow. Okay, there's a lot of sorrow in this reading today, you guys. I mean, this week. Why there's sorrow? No, I'm feeling it again. Why there's sorrow? I feel like this week it needs to have a lot of Inner strength. Practice a lot of inner strength, Libra. Or maybe a princess in this is in sorrow. A star is in sorrow. Storm, wisdom is in sorrow. Or very, yeah, okay. If you know this person, you know who it is, okay? Libra. Okay, let's see what else is coming in. A Three of Wands. So this week you feel like you could be dealing with overseas communication. You're waiting for a response from someone overseas or from someone who doesn't live close to you. Maybe you send them a text message and or a message on email, and you're waiting for their response. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I pulled another card. And a rebel. A princess, a star, a storm, wisdom, sorrow, and a rebel. Or maybe you're looking forward to hear from a rebel, like someone that likes to question authority or doesn't always take rules by the surface, or what is it called? Doesn't take anything face value. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. What is their intention or motive or want? They want to have a new solid beginning with you, Libra. Okay. They want to have, they want to have a solid new beginning with you. They want to, maybe they want to create, maybe they want to start talking again. If this is romantic, maybe they want to commit to this relationship, okay, or commit to an opportunity. What else? What and why? Why are they coming in? Let's see. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm like getting sleepy. Because it's a redirection of fate. They're coming in because it's a redirection of fate. Maybe things can no longer stay the same and things has to shift. Okay. And what is their current feeling towards you? Or what do you currently feel towards this person? Because this person wants to create a new beginning with you, an Ace of Pentacle, because it's a redirection of faith. But somehow you fear abundance. You fear abundance. But somehow you fear abundance. So you don't want to create a new stable beginning with this person because you fear abundance. You want to be poor. You don't want to work with this person. You don't want to create a stable relationship with this person. Because if you fear abundance, that means you will have the tendency to hold on to your own wealth or to someone else's wealth. Because either you fear someone else to be more abundant than you, or you feel like you will attract a hater or you feel like you're going to lose people once you start earning more. Okay. Okay, the challenge that needs to be overcome this month. But oops, excuse me. Okay, challenge. Okay, what challenge are you needing to overcome? Standing your ground is to persevere in the fight, to keep fighting for what matters, to keep holding on to your beliefs that you feel like is right. Okay, to persevere even if you feel like you're emotionally exhausted, or if you feel like um, you are needing to stand up for yourself, or if you feel like you need to keep holding on to what you feel like is right. Okay, or is the right thing, or persevering in your struggles, or persevering in a situation that tends to be difficult. Okay, let's see what else. Um, so the challenge is to persevere. The outcome is you are gonna get a new direction. You are being given by God. Okay, God is clearing the way for you. It's giving you a new direction in life, so you don't feel stuck in um, in your situation. So now you're being given a new opportunity to go in a new direction. You're being given a new path forward. Okay, and this path is towards a queen of a queen of cups. Okay, someone who is emotionally grounded, emotionally stable, emotionally mature about some situation, or tends to be compassionate and understanding. You feel like you're being given a new direction towards this person. Oh, they are facing each other the wrong way. The Queen of Cups is willing to receive this person, but I feel like this person is hesitant to come forward to the Queen of Cups. Or you could be feeling like you're, even if you're being given a chance to go towards this person, you might be hesitating to go towards them. It could be coming from pride, or coming from inaction to move forward this person. Maybe you're like trying to take your time. You're like, oh, I kind of want to go there, but then you're like, but maybe now is not the right time. Okay. Um, let's see what's the advice then. Okay. The advice this week, if you don't know what to do, is just to walk away from conflicts. Walk away from conflicts that want to. Oh. Walk away from conflicts or stay away from conflicts that wants to like bait you with rage bait, or bait you in an argument, or like bait you in a heated conversation, or a heated text message, or um, a heated comment, or like an emotionally charged comment, or text messages that could be coming from someone else. And the advice for you this week is to walk away from those. Okay, to walk away and don't mind them. Don't pay them any attention. Walk away from any conflicts this week. Um, let's see uh, what is your advice. Whoa. Mm. Okay, Libra, you got three advices. Okay, you got a spider, a black cat, and an eagle. Okay, a spider meaning patient. The spider weaves the web of faith. Be patient and intentional. Your diligent work is creating a strong foundation for the future. Black cat, meaning mysterious. The black cat crosses your path as a sign of the mystical. Luck is shifting. Pay attention to synchronicities and trust the unknown. Eagle, meaning majestic. The eagle calls you to rise above the immediate fray. See your life from a higher perspective. The broader view holds the truth. All right, those are the only messages I have for you this week. Virgo, thank you so much for being here in my reading. Okay, let's move on to uh, Scorps. Scorpios. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing well. Um, let's see what's coming in for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And the eighth house or stellium in Scorpio. What's coming in for you, Scorpio? This is like your element, a raven. A raven. Okay, someone, some a bird that knows the underworld or the seas from both worlds, who could be strategic, um, smart, intelligent, be intelligence information. That could be, or needing to hold information, like knowing an information, but not like in tune. You feel like you are in tune right now, either in tune with people, or you feel like um, you're in tune with your spirituality, or you are in tune with your partner. Or you feel like you understand them more at this time. Or you could also be um, dealing or dealing with the problems of the world or the current events of the world. You feel like you feel the shift in the world with you. Okay, you could feel like what is going on in the world is also going on inside you. Okay, or you feel what the world is currently going through. um, or you feel like the world, whatever is going on in the world, is affecting you, or you are in tune with the world. Okay, let's see what else is coming in towards you. Celebrations, chit chat, socializing, social medias, talking to people, connecting with people around you in your community, in your immediate community, and sharing some knowledge, sharing what you guys have been up to, okay, or socializing, okay. You're just socializing this week. Why is this happening? The moon. Maybe you are wanting to unveil some secrets that or that amongst your friends or amongst your community. Maybe you're wanting to know what is going on with them, okay, and you're trying to ask uh, what's past the veil, or what's past what is not being shown to you. Maybe you're trying to inquire. Um, you're trying to inquire a priestess, or you're trying to inquire um, a raven or intelligence to what is going on. What is going on with this person? You know, or maybe you're trying to consult the cards and see what's going on in your community, or what's going on with the person, or like this. Okay. What else? How your current feeling this week, the sign being read, and what they want to say. Uh, okay, don't mind that. I just read my notes. Okay, okay. Oh yeah. So why is this happening? Why is this? Why you want to know the secrets or their illusion, or what they could be keeping from you? Why do you want to know intelligent information about people? To free you from unnecessary worry. Maybe like knowing these things like keeps you like, oh, okay, oh yeah, so that's what's going on. Okay, so it's not what I was thinking. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. To free you from unnecessary worry. To teach you to trust the unknown. Also to teach you to trust the unknown. Okay. That whatever is going on is happening for the greatest good of all. Or as long as like you're doing the good things, the right things. What is the challenge? The high priestess, maybe. Okay, so how are you feeling this week, Scorpio? Anger. Feel angry? You feel overwhelmed and it's making you angry? Maybe it's like you feel maybe scrutinized and it angers you, and then now you want to use some sort of, intelligence or a way to find things from other people or from your community, and so you consult the cards or tarot cards or like someone else to find some information about them, or like what could be going on around them, maybe just to know where they're coming from. And then like if they try to like get to you, now you know how to respond to their cattiness, or like every time they pick you apart, like, oh well, you did this, and they're like, how'd you know that? It's like, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, what is the challenge? The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so this is using the wisdom that you have gained. Okay, from when you removed yourself from situation, from when you withdrew from situations to observe things at a more distant location, or at a more like you've withdrawn yourself from where the conflict is, or from where the chaos, or from where the problem is, and then it revealed to you some information and wisdom, and now the challenge is to use that wisdom, to use that information that you have gained from withdrawing yourself from a situation. Why is that a challenge? Because maybe you're being prideful, you're not listening to your own intuition, you're not listening to your higher self advice to you. Maybe you are being called to like make up with the person that you had a fallout with, okay? And you don't want to listen to your intuition. That's your challenge. That's your challenge this week. And what is going to be the outcome? The outcome is they're the one who's going to come to you. They're the one who's going to come to you, or you're going to muster up the courage to go to them and express yourself to them, because you just can't hold yourself back anymore. You want to say the things that you want to tell to this person, because you feel like you are in tune with this person, or this person is in tune with you. What is the advice from the Holy Spirit? Page of Swords. Be observant, be watchful, be observant, gather information, gather enough information if you are not sure about a person, instead of like judging them right away, or like instead of like judging them from not having enough information, or from a lack of perspective, or 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 from assuming, okay, from just assuming. Okay, what is your oracle card for this week? Turtle. Your advice is turtle or ancient. Ancient, 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 ancient. Why is it so difficult to pronounce? Ancient. Who made this word? Who coined this word? Ancient, ancient. Why do you want to call it ancient? It ain't shit. Okay, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, you could be talking some smack on someone. Maybe it's like, maybe you could be like joking about a person, maybe because you guys had a fallout, and maybe there's still like a bad blood between the two of you, or like there's that residual anger. There's that residual anger that has occurred between you and this person. Okay, so it's urging you to just slow things down. Okay, so your advice is turtle, meaning ancient. The turtle carries the wisdom of the ages. Slow down because of that. Because this turtle carries the wisdom of the ancient, or of the ages. Slow down. Your path is one of steady determined progress protected by your own boundaries. So, meaning that what can be let in into your space is because of the boundaries that you have placed in there. Okay, and if you feel like they can't respect your own boundaries, then do something to place your boundaries there and make them understand why is this boundary there and why it's important to you. Say, you know what, I don't appreciate you like intruding my space, or I don't appreciate you invading my space or my privacy. Simple as that. And if they don't show me anything, they're like, well, you know what, I've given you enough. Um, you know, like, didn't I just tell you? I should have just wrote you a song about it. Okay. Um, I feel like I just got my camera like having a delay. Yeah, I think that's how they always are. Scorpio, Sagittarius. What's going on, Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius, what is coming in for you this week? Gentleness. Gentleness. Oh dear, oh dear. Gentleness coming in for you this week. Maybe a week to be gentle. Maybe if you are in another state and you feel like you see a lot of deers crossing crossing your path, make sure that you're slowing down and you stop for them, okay? And you like let them use the road, share the earth with nature, and let them pass through. Or maybe you see a deer this week. Communication, okay? You could be dealing with communications, maybe gentle communication. You could be dealing with a teacher, or you could be communicating with a teacher. Or you could be dealing with the spring of water, seasons of spring. Maybe something happened in spring, okay? Or you could be dealing with a community also, right? Sagittarius, what else is coming in for you this week, Sagittarius? I don't know why I had to do that. Anyway, Knight of Swords. This could be someone who's a younger air sign, or anybody, or it could be someone who is Mercury ruled. Okay. um a Gemini or Virgo, or like someone who just doesn't give a about what they say to anybody. And or this could be someone who could be upset, or and they're just ready for someone to have it, and they like maybe they've been holding back their tongue, and then this one is not gonna hold their tongue anymore. They're gonna like blah, 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 blah. They're just tell you off. Okay. Okay, let's see. Why are they coming in? What is their intention? The sun. Ooh. So they're coming off harsh, but their intention is good. So it's like this person is gonna fight with you, but it's because they want to turn a new leaf with you. They want to um they want to restore optimism in your life, or they want to bring in optimism, positivity, um yeah, or bring the sunshine back into your life. So what does this person want? Maybe someone wants to pick a fight with you this week. Maybe they want to make up. To show you that everything happens for a reason, because it's a lesson in silence. Because it's a lesson in silence. Maybe they love music, a book of music. Okay, so let's see what else. What else? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh my gosh. Okay. Challenge. All right. What okay, so how are you feeling this week though? Sagittarius, how are you feeling this week? Gratitude. You're feeling thankful. You're like, "Oh my gosh, thank God." Like, "Oh God, like thank you for all of that." Or "Thank God. I thank God for this person even if they can be a lot." Or like, "Oh God, thank you for this." Okay. or you're thankful. You could be thankful. You could be very appreciative this week. What is the challenge that you need to overcome? Is giving up the fight. Like I feel like you're just fighting just because you want to fight. You know, this is giving in to a Queen of Cups. Like, okay, just for you. Okay. Maybe this person makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Maybe this is the only person that could change your mood. Or like maybe this is the only person that could change your mind. Or maybe this is the only person that could convince you. Mm, I don't know why. Mm, gentle. Oh, that's what gentleness is coming in. Or it's like you're you could probably try to let go about some poutiness, or like just just being stubborn just because you're being stubborn. Or like giving up the fight, or like not being too stubborn this week, choosing gentleness. Okay. Challenge. So why is it a challenge? Because it's needing you to be soft, and maybe you're not in the mood. Maybe you're not in the mood. Maybe you want to argue. You're like, get away from me. Or no, I'm mad at you. Don't do that, because then I won't be able to stay mad at you. Um, yeah. Why is that a challenge? Is because it's requiring you to put down your defenses, and to be compassionate towards one another, to be loving, to be giving, to be understanding. Okay. So what is going to be the outcome? Oh, regrets. Maybe there's some regrets, or maybe you miss this person, or maybe you want to sulk. You want to sulk, or maybe you're in your own world of sulking, or because you're losing out on some people, or you lost some people in your life, or you lost out on you lost out on some stuff, or some things that could be important to you, or people could have been more important to you. Okay. What is the advice from the Holy Spirit? To listen to your intuition, to listen to your better judgment, to listen to what you just realized. Okay. To listen to the lessons that this situation has given you, to listen to your inner promptings, or to your own advice, to what your intuition is guiding you to do. But yeah, that is the advice. Okay. Like maybe you are being convinced to like give up the fight with a Queen of Cups, but maybe it's becoming difficult for you to give that up because you're holding on to past disappointments from the people that you lost in your life. But that is the advice. The advice is the challenge. The advice is what this challenge is requiring for you to grow out of. Okay, so all right. Okay, what is the oracle card advice for you? A dragonfly, meaning visionary. The dragonfly reveals the illusion. Its iridescent wings remind you to see through surfaces to the deeper truths and possibilities. Hmm. What does that mean for you, Sagittarius? Okay, could mean something else for you. Okay, let me know in the comments below. All right, what else? Capricorn. Okay, we have 3 more signs to go, you guys. I think we're doing really good with time. All right, 3 more signs. Okay, let's do this real quick. What is coming in for Capricorn? Capricorn, rise. You're being called to rise, Capricorn. Rise to the occasion. Rise and fly like a butterfly. Spread your wings and fly. Rise to the occasion. Rise. I feel like after I did Sagittarius reading, I felt a surge of energy like coming, like 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 even if I feel like I'm tired and my back hurts, I feel like I need to just do the work, or like to be fast. Okay, what else? Intuition. Like you could feel like um you could feel like you what's coming in for you is someone who has intuition, or you could be intuitive at this time, or someone is watching you or keeping an eye on you, or you could be the one doing that. Okay, what else is coming in towards you? Rest. Maybe someone is resting, or maybe some rest is coming in for you, uh Capricorn. Okay, all right, so let's see what else is coming in for Capricorn. A Knight of Wands in reversed. You probably don't feel motivated, this week, chasing your goals or doing what you need to be doing, or you feel demotivated or unmotivated, or maybe you're resting. Okay, maybe you just want to take some time off and rest, or this could be someone who is coming towards you who could come off very violent, aggressive, hasty, or uh, arrogant, reckless. Or that could be you this week. Okay, now you just need to reapply lip gloss and say, "Oh, I don't give a shit." Or this person could be kind towards you and not like, and you feel like he's not respecting you, or like, um, could be very, or could come off very assholey, okay, or like a very like a jerk, okay, and say like you probably like um made up yourself to look nice for this person, and they just want to shit on your day, or like they just want to like you wanted to have a good day, and then now you're like, what the fuck, why'd you come here? Let's see, what is their intention, or why are they coming towards you? um they want to see you, they want to spend some time with you, they miss you, but they're just hot-headed. Why are they coming towards you? Because your future is bright. So are you gonna make that brighter, or are you gonna dim it? Because your future is bright. So how are your current feeling this week? How are you currently feeling this week? You just feel like you're ready to let things go. You're ready to let it go. You're rather like gonna give out on this person. You're like, I am tired of tolerating your shit, or I'm tired of tolerating your bad behaviors. I'm tired of um I'm tired of this cycle, or like I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of you just letting go. You're like, I don't give a shit anymore. Dun, 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 like that. I'm just letting it go. Yeah, if you like that song, um, yeah, follow me. Maybe I'll make a song. Challenge. Ow! Challenge. Oh my gosh. All right. Challenge. Whoa. What challenge are we doing? Okay. What is the challenge this week, Capricorn? You feel like something is distracting you. Maybe this person you feel like um it's starting to take away from your focus, okay? It's like because it's either trying to drag you down or um it's trying to keep you from the things that you need to get done or that you need to focus on. And the challenge this week is to stand up for yourself, to um defend your boundaries, defend your boundaries when you feel like you're being challenged, or when you feel like your authority or your position or your location or your territory is being challenged, and you feel like, no, this is not okay, or like you don't question my authority, or you don't do that, or like you don't intrude my space, or like you or like this is probably a person that like might want to come in your space but they don't respect your space, or like that like want to intrude you or like wants to scrutinize you. Okay, the challenge is stand up for yourself, stand your ground, or to defend your position. That's the challenge. Maybe you're gonna be dealing, or you're gonna be challenged by this person, the Knight of Wands, and that's why you feel like you want to let them go. What is the outcome? A Knight of Swords. Okay, you're gonna tell this person off, but you're gonna do it in a way that he will respect what you were saying. Okay, you're gonna be like, well, you know what? You really want to have it today? You're gonna have it today. You're gonna leave. This is what I have to say. And you're gonna say it. You're gonna defend yourself, you're gonna defend your position. What is the outcome? And the advice. Oh no, that's the outcome. So the advice from the Holy Spirit is Ten of Cups. This is to remind you that this could also be the person that is a family member, or this is probably also a person that really means a lot to you. You feel like this person makes you happy, this you feel like this person fully supports you, fully supports your what makes you makes what this person truly makes you happy when they are around, okay, but not when they disrespect you. Okay, so the advice is to focus on happiness, harmony, getting along, or like focus on shared happiness, or focus on shared emotional growth, focus on emotional fulfillment, focus on happiness, okay, being content with each other. So that is the advice. um, what is your oracle card? It's a peacock, meaning proud. Peacock, display your true colors, talents, and beauty without apology. Maybe you show up with this person and you get yourself like dolled up, right? So you're like, you look good. And maybe this person doesn't like you to, mm, you know, like how some people are like guys can seem insecure or possessive, or like they don't want anyone else to have your attention, or they don't want anyone else to put their attention on you. What this advice is saying, display your true colors, talents, and beauty without apology. Don't adjust to someone's insecurity, because they're the one who needs to adjust to confidence, to feeling assertive of yourself, to feeling good about yourself, to self love. Okay, let's do that. I'm getting tired again. Okay, now let's do. Let's see. Wait. Um, real pure. Real pure. Real pure, divine empress. Okay. Okay, let's do. So you have Pisces and Capricorn placement. Is that what you said? Capricorn is ruling your Pisces placement, Lord. So you feel like you're gonna do something within like a spiritual practice, or like it could also mean that, or that depends where your Capricorn is in your chart. What is coming in for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus or stellium in Aquarius? Um, or stellium in the 11th house is bravery. Bravery is coming in for you, Aquarius. I think you got this one last time also. Bravery, or someone who knows how to do arch. Okay. Um, bravery, or you could feel like you're feeling brave this week. Father, maybe your father. Maybe you could be someone secretly good at archery, or you could be dealing with a father. Okay, someone who could be very protective. Okay, so and I like this picture because it it reminds you of a father in a very good standing as a father figure, like someone who would protect his home, he would protect his nest. That's what he's doing. He's protecting his nest. He's like, well, you have to face me before you can face my my ducklings or my, what do you call them? Chicklings. And maybe they need they tend, but they tend to cling though. They tend to, yeah. Or this could also be um, pertaining to joy or finding joy in a simple life, or in finding joy in your everyday life, or maybe like someone is grieving. Could be that someone is grieving and then they're trying to find joy again. Uh, that's coming in towards you. Okay, you feel like you are just keeping things to yourself, in your room, you know, doing your own research, you're doing your own tarot, you're just focusing on yourself, um, like enjoying your own space, enjoying your own sacred space, you're reading. Uh, I don't know, you could be spending a lot of time on your own, in just in your own room, okay, and you're not really talking to anybody, or like entertaining invitations, or like, or you could feel like not really receiving anyone either, or you could feel like, I just feel like I just want to be in my room, or yeah, intention, motive, or wants. Hmm. Okay, alright, okay, hold on. Let's get back to your reading, Aquarius. Intention and motive. I feel like there's so many distractions. Okay, um, intention and motive. Okay, what is this? Why is this happening in your life right now? Why do you want to keep to yourself? Because of a King of Pentacles. Why? Oh, there's like a lot of communications from a King of Pentacles, a boss, or like, um, what is this? At work? Um, who could be communicating because of work? Okay, maybe their work is to communicate money, or trying to communicate, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to be in my room. I just want to. you know, but maybe you work in a communication, and then all this, like, I just want to be in my own space. You feel it too? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, what is their intention? Why are they coming in? Why is this King of Pentacles coming in? Maybe this person, the King of Pentacles, is communicating because that is the work that they have to do, and because your season is arriving. So is that a good thing? Like, hopefully they're not doing that to sabotage you, because your season is arriving to let you know you are enough. To let you know you are enough. Okay. How are you currently feeling this week, Aquarius? Let's see how you're feeling this week. You feel like you want to nurture the things that you want to do, or you want to nurture the things that maybe you want to nurture some plants, or maybe you want to nurture the people that are around you that are important to you. You want to nurture what you're creating, okay? And what is the challenge that needs to be overcome this week is um, maybe someone is prying, someone is spying, someone is wanting to get an insider scoop of what you have going on, or what could you be working on. Okay, so that is a challenge to overcome that. Maybe someone is just looking in a little too much on your own private space. Outcome of or plan of action is to um, watch your where you're putting your money, watch your spending, watch your savings. Okay, that is the outcome, and assess where your money is going. Um, Here's the advice here. The advice is to heal. The advice is to fulfill your dreams. The advice is be a star. You could be a star. Be a star. Be yourself. You are the star, Aquarius. Okay, so be yourself. Nurture what you feel like you need to nurture in your community, in the world. Feel the emotions of everyone and feel what they need and give to your community, to the world. And feel the shift. Okay. All right. Let's see what advice could be coming in for you. Dog is your advice, Aquarius. Aquarius, dog, meaning loyal. The dog offers the gifts of unconditional love and faithfulness. Nurture your bonds and remember the simple joy of companionship. Okay, companionship. Okay, now we're at last, but not least, Pisces, chills. Maybe summer, but I feel like it's kind of chilly now. If you have the AC on, because we have the AC on. Oh, I'm gonna turn off the AC. I think our room is cool enough. Okay. Pisces. What's coming in for Pisces? Maybe you feel like you're finding your own voice this week, or you feel like you have a strong voice, or maybe you have a strong communication skills this week. You know, that's very rare for Pisces sometimes. We stutter a lot, but I feel like when a Pisces speaks, everybody else listens. So maybe you could feel, maybe you have something strong to say to your community this week, and people will hear what you will say. Maybe they will listen to you. A fall, maybe a fall. Someone fell, someone falls, a water falls, or someone fell, or maybe something happened during fall or autumn. Or maybe someone's falling for you, or you could be falling for someone else. Okay. Spring, summer, winter. Or you could be dealing with all seasons. Oh, alright. So fall and spring could be important to you. And retreat. Or you feel like you could be dealing with a retreat. Could also be dealing with a raven or intelligence, strategic thinking. All right. What else is coming in for Pisces? Do you guys use Yahoo? Oh, the Empress. Creativity. Um, that's coming in for you, the Empress or Queen of Wands. Taurus, Venusian person, Taurus, Libra, or Pisces. Or this could be someone who is a mother. Your mom could be coming out, could be coming in for you. Your mom could be coming in for you this month, okay? Or you could feel this month, this week, or you could feel like you are in a very creative mood. You want to create something, you want to birth your idea into the world and share it to the world, okay? You could be singing like a bird. Maybe you could be singing the things that wisen you up, or that taught you a lot of things. Or sing the songs that like while you were in retreat. Okay. What else? Why is this person coming in for you? Um, what is their intention? What is the intention? What is the Empress intention? To break your achy heart, your achy heart, to deliver some bad news. Maybe they want to backstab you, or maybe this is an enemy, or maybe they want to betray you. They want you to be in pain. watch out for those people, Pisces, who doesn't want or who doesn't have your best intentions. Why are they coming in? Because you're ready for a new chapter. Oh, how evil! My gosh, they would just want to come in to break your heart because you're ready for a new chapter. So they like want to hold you back. And you're like, oh, where do you think you're going? Get back over here. And because your heart knows the way, maybe they want to delay you. Maybe they don't want your heart to decide where you want to go, and they want to tell you bad things so you can keep continue can so it's like they want to sabotage you, or they want to break your heart so that you don't believe in love anymore, because you know your heart knows the way, and maybe they don't want you to make a change and to like selecting that person that you really love. And so if they break your heart, they want to remind you of the pain, okay, of that you went through, so that you don't go towards the person that you love. Okay, this person wants to sabotage you or sabotaging your relationships. So then pay attention, stay away from Taurus this week. um um yeah, okay, let's see. How are you currently feeling this week, Pisces? A renewal. You feel like you want to renew your space, cleanse your space. If you know, to get rid of any bad energy, toxic energy, or like maybe cleanse your space, sage, do some incense, renewal of the faith, renewal of the body, renewal of your space. Okay, yeah. And maybe cleanse your space if you feel like you're getting spiritual attacks, or like witchcraft, like those. Okay. Um, what is the challenge? King of Swords is your challenge. The King of Swords is the challenge. Maybe you need to stand up to this person, or you feel like you need uh to communicate clearly from this person. Okay, or this could be an air sign. Um, or they could be. What else? How you're currently feeling this week? The sign being. What is the outcome? There's another person here. Okay, aside from the King of Swords, that is a challenger, could be giving you a difficult time this week, or it could be the person that is going to come against you, or you feel like is going to be oppressive, or tyrannical, or like controlling, or like um, maybe they just want to get their way with you, or the outcome is a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this could be someone, the same person that wants to give you a disappointment. Okay, a Queen of, or this could be another person. Queen of Pentacles could also be another woman. The other woman, aside from the wife or the mom, um, could be a stepmom, um, or a boss, or someone who's financially secured. Okay, or it could be the same person also. Okay, um, or you could be like uh, you could be putting more efforts in attaining financial stability this week, or focusing on attaining financial stability this week, that will keep you just, be good on your own. um Advice from the Holy Spirit. Where is the advice from the Holy Spirit? Okay, the moon in reversed. This is sharing what you know. Sharing what you know, or unveil the secrets, unveil the illusions, or remove any illusions or deceptions. Okay, either regarding these people in your life, about the Empress, the King of Swords, or the Queen of Pentacles in your life. It's like unveil the deceptions, or uncover the truth, or uncover the deceptions, uncover the illusions, uncover what is hidden from you or from these people. That is the advice. And let's see, what's your oracle card? A bat, meaning nocturnal. The bat guides you through a personal rebirth. Let go of old fears and navigate your inner darkness to find a new way of being. All right. And here's a renewal, a rebirth. You could feel like that is what's occurring. All right, Pisces, that is all the message I have for you this week. Um, okay. I think we did really good with our timing. Okay. So maybe I'll follow my weekly readings like that with you guys. Okay. So it can be quick and fast. And I have this all under 15 minutes for each sign. Okay, everyone, thank you for being here, and thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you guys again in my next reading. Bye, let's